I know it's a shock, but here we are just a few weeks into the Trump administration, and the economy's already tanking.
Well, Trump's back in office, and here's a shocker. The economy is already tanking. Since his inauguration just 6 weeks ago, the Dow Jones has dropped more than 1,400 points. But hey, who would have seen this coming? Oh yeah, everyone who's been alive for the last 4 decades. That's because every modern Republican president follows the exact same disastrous playbook. First, cut taxes for the ultra-rich and corporations, while also gutting regulations, especially on Wall Street, and act completely shocked when the economy implodes. Reagan had the savings and loan crisis and Black Monday. Bush had the biggest economic crash since the Great Depression. And in Trump's first term, he mismanaged a pandemic into the worst job losses in a century. And with Trump's second term, we're already teetering on the brink of another disaster. But you might ask, why does this happen every time a Republican president is in the Oval Office? Well, that's easy. As it turns out, hedge funds and rich guys like Trump actually thrive when the economy crashes. Ever heard of buy low, sell high? Well, what could be better for billionaires than millions of working class Americans losing their homes so the ultra rich can scoop them up at half price, just like they did after the Great Recession. But if you don't believe me, listen to Donald Trump himself way back in 2006 when he was asked about the possibility of a housing market collapse.
A lot of talk, which you no doubt heard too, about the so-called real estate bubble. What's your take on that pessimism?
Well, first of all, I sort of hope that happens because then people like me would go in and buy. You know, if you're in a good cash position, which I'm in a good cash position today, then people like me would go in and buy like crazy.
Did you hear that? So Republicans cut taxes on the ultra-rich, they build up enormous bank accounts, and when the economy implodes, they use that money to be in a good cash position to buy working-class homes like crazy. He literally said the plan out loud. Oh, and if that's not enough, let's not forget what Trump said in 2014. After it was reported that older workers might cut back on their work hours because of the Affordable Care Act giving them health insurance, Trump's response?
You know what solves it? When the economy crashes, when the country goes to total hell, and everything is a disaster, then you'll have riots to go back to where we used to be when we were great.
Yeah, that's a totally normal thing to say. Let's crash the economy on purpose to force people to abandon any hope of a work-life balance. And it's even scarier when that guy now holds the levers of power to sink the economy on a whim. So to sum it up, Trump, Elon, and their billionaire buddies aren't looking out for you. They're intentionally triggering the next crash because they know who wins when the economy is on fire. And spoiler alert, it's not us.
Yes, that is just two of the times that Trump said openly and to the public that he hopes for an economic crash. People like Trump benefit when the economy goes to shit. And it's just just a coincidence that he's back in power. He's surrounded himself with the wealthiest cabinet in American history. More billionaires than ever before, right? Surrounding him. And 6 weeks in, the economy's tanking. It's cratering. Who do you think's going to benefit from this? But hey, keep thinking Elon Musk is making cuts to benefit you.